Hi guys, welcome to this lesson. In this lesson, I'm going to be showing you how to download fonts and install them. Now, you would assume that the fonts on your system are good, but I can assure you that fonts that come with the system are not interesting. So how do you get interesting fonts? I've highlighted 3 websites which I'm going to be showing you today. So let's get straight into it. Here on my browser, the first website I'm going to show you is called 1001fonts.com. Obviously, I can assure you that we have more than 1001 fonts on this website. Now, we have 3 types of fonts or typefaces, as the case may be. We have the sans serif, we have the serif, and we have the cursive fonts. These are the 3 basic or major type of fonts that we have. Every font falls into those 3 categories. So here we have Tropics, we have Imastria, and so many fonts here. Now you could easily use this font category to look for fonts, to look for the type of fonts that you want. Here you can see that under general we have serif, sans serif, italics, and so much more. And if you are looking for based on size, we have this type of font. If you are looking for based on weight and width, occasion, holidays, decade, foreign imitation, and so much more. So let's see, for instance, we are looking for a font that kind of has to do with signature. We know that falls under cursive, and basically we can see it under handwriting. So this cursive and signature. So we can click on signature, and it takes us to all forms of fonts that has to do with signature. So you can see, behind looking at this, I like this South Arm demo. So let's download the South Arm demo. I click on download, and I have my pop-up and download. So now I have the fonts downloaded. So you can see the font here in my downloads. So how do I install this font? Before I install this font, I would like to show you something. This is South Arm demo. Let me come to my Photoshop and check if I have any font as such. I just click on the character icon and I scroll through to S, and you can see that I have nothing of such here. We only have source, square, and so on. So let's say, for instance, I pick on this font and we have it in black because the font size. So I have this font now. I have this in Segio UI. So let's go and install the font. So we just click on South Arm demo, double click. You have it here, and you have the demo here. So just double click as well. So this is how you install the font. Just double click on the font, and you have this pop-up, and just simply click on install. So you have installing, and once it's done, that box goes away and this is grayed out. You can close it. Now it is installed. However, sometimes you might have some font installed already on your computer which you do not know whether you can't recall whether it is being installed, but probably they exist. So meaning that if you double click on this again, you still have this option of install, but when you click on install, you get this pop up telling you that do you want to replace, meaning that you already have this font installed on your computer. So just click, you are not replacing, and it's gone. So now let us check Photoshop. Automatically it should be added. So we just go and look for it. You can see it here, South Arm demo. So just click, and now we have the font installed on our computer. What a beautiful font. Yes, so let's continue to look at other website where we can get fonts. So we have another website here called Fontslot. So fontslot.com. Here also you can make use of the top fonts. Look for top fonts which you are interested in to use. And this particular type of fonts here are sans serif fonts. These are sans serif fonts. These are sans serif fonts. These are decorative fonts or cursive fonts. These are all sans serif, and you can see that this is serif because of the tail. All these tails let us know that they are serif fonts. So let's say for instance we are interested in this particular font. As you can see that if you look at the description, you can see, let's just click on it. So on clicking on this, it brings up all the forms of fonts that we have in this place. So the forms of fonts are all of this. We just simply need to click on download. So we can see Vift download. So I've downloaded it as well. If we didn't come in there to download, we could have just simply, let me see, okay, that means we have to come in there to download Vift. Now let's come to this other website called Fontspace. So on Fontspace also we can search if we have any particular fonts that we are looking for, or we just simply go through until we see what we feel we are looking for on these fonts. So the last but not the least, I'll be introducing you to special font also called a font site called Fontscom. You can see Fontscom. So you click on Fontscom. Now you can see Fontscom is also one of the top websites where you can get fonts as well. So let's say for instance we love Sophia. Do we? Nope. So we can use this classification as well to look for type of fonts that we want. You can see the basic type of fonts: sans serif, serif, display, handwritten. So let's see what is under novelty. So under novelty you can see the type of fonts that are available to us for use. So why don't you just explore any of these 4 websites I've just shown you? Look through them, get familiar with them, understand which one works best for you, and simple. You can just easily get them and make use of any type of font that you want.